On Tuesday evening, Buckingham Palace announced that a new letter stone had been updated to include Queen Elizabeth as well as the names of other family members buried there, which include the Queen's father, George VI, her mother, Elizabeth the Queen Mother, and her husband Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth was buried beside her husband, who she described as her strength and stay. The stone, which now marks Queen Elizabeth's burial site, is a black stone slab with gold leading and also features a metal garter star. Queen Elizabeth, her husband and her parents were all members of the Order of the Garter, Britain's oldest and highest-ranking order of chivalry. The order dates back to medieval times and only includes monarchs and other important figures, such as prime ministers and military chiefs. The stone now reads George VI 1895–1952, Elizabeth 1900–2002, Elizabeth II 1926–2022, Philip 1921–2021. Rebecca English, the royal editor for the Daily Mail, described the new inscription as simple yet poignant. Queen Elizabeth's grave now bears her name as she buried with family. Image, Getty Images. Queen Elizabeth has been buried beside Prince Philip, who she described as her strength and stay. Image, Getty Images. The Queen's sister, Princess Margaret, is not mentioned in the stone despite also being buried in the chapel. The late princess, who died in 2002, was cremated and originally placed in the royal vault but was moved when the Queen Mother died. Members of the public will be allowed to view Queen Elizabeth's memorial site as of Thursday, September 29, after Windsor Castle reopens as the official residence of His Majesty the King after a period of mourning for the late Queen. Tours of the castle will cost £28.50 for adults and £15.50 for children, but no profits are given to the royal family as tours are run by the Royal Collection Trust, a charity which looks after the royal art collection. Read more. Funeral onlooker speaks of Charles, William and Harry's raw feelings. Family members buried with the Queen are George VI, Queen Mother Elizabeth and Princess Margaret. Image, Getty Images. Her Majesty was buried at St. George's Chapel located in the grounds of Windsor Castle. Image, PA Images. The Queen was buried in a private ceremony on Monday evening which was attended by King Charles and other close members of the royal family. Before the Queen's funeral on Monday morning, it is estimated around 250,000 people paid their respects to Queen Elizabeth's coffin as she lay in state during a 4-day period at Westminster Abbey. On Tuesday, Culture Secretary Michelle Donnellan said her department was still crunching the numbers to figure out how many people queued in order to say a final farewell to the Queen. The Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, DCMS, has said it will release the final figures in due course. Don't miss, Daniela Westbrook fumes royals treated Harry as second-class citizen, inside Prince George and Princess Charlotte's new surname unveiled, reveal millions lined streets for Queen Elizabeth's final journey. Report, the royal family will continue to be in a mourning period 7 days after the Queen's funeral. Image, Getty Images. Trending: the royal family is currently still in a period of mourning after the funeral of Queen Elizabeth, and the period will continue for 7 days after the late monarch's funeral on Monday. Royal family members will not carry out any official engagements for the next week, and flags at royal estates will continue to fly at half-mast until the final day of mourning. King Charles has reportedly flown to Scotland with Queen Consort Camilla to grieve privately and is expected to travel to his Scottish home Berkeley. It is the first time the King and Queen have returned to Scotland since Queen Elizabeth's procession in Edinburgh, where the late monarch was taken from the Palace of Holyrood House to St Giles Cathedral last week.